Hi, I'm Jen. I'm with Central Real Estate Group, and I'm really excited to get to tell you a little bit about the home buying process. As we go through, if you have questions, just jot them down, shoot me an email at the end or a text message at the end. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. When we are searching for your home, there are going to be four major steps that happen before we have your new home under contract. Number one is identifying an agent that's a good fit for you and that can help guide you through the process, because buying a home is complicated. It has lots of steps, there's lots of moving parts and lots of different timelines, and you want to work with an agent who is a good fit for your personality and that you trust is going to be able to handle those details. I hope when we get to the end of this that you'll feel that I might be a good fit for you. But if I'm not, it's okay. Just let me know and I will happily connect you with someone on my team who might be a better fit for what you need. Once we've got you connected with the perfect agent, we're going to connect you with a good lender so that we can get you pre-approved and pre-qualified for your loan. Why we do that is because we want to make sure that when we are searching for a home for you, that it is not only perfect in terms of bedrooms and bathrooms and location, but that it's perfect in terms of budget. And that means we're going to look at what you can qualify for, but we're also going to look at the monthly payment and see how that fits within your budget. Because what I don't want to do is find a house that you love, but you hate the payment. So we're going to look at that pre-qualification second. Third is where the fun part happens. We're going to start searching for homes. That search is going to start online. And the way that we do that is I'm going to set you up on a portal on my website and send you homes based on the criteria that we've discussed so that you can look at what all is out there on the market. When you find one that you really love, shoot me a message and we'll go take a look at it. We'll go look at it in person, because we want to make sure that it's in the location that you want, that it's at the price point that you want, and that it has the features that you want. When we go take a look at it, if it is in fact everything you were hoping for, that's when we go in to write the offer. And there are different parts to that offer. So the thing that you hear people talk about all the time is purchase price. What's the list price versus what's the offer price? Obviously, we're going to negotiate that so that it helps you reach your goals. But there are other parts of that offer that are very important as well. And we're going to talk about those. Things that you need to be aware of are things like option money and earnest money and the terms of the financing. Now, everybody's circumstances are different, so we'll talk on every property about how do we structure those things so that they're perfect for you and they're great for the buyer as well. And then once we've got a deal that everybody's happy with, we're going to get it all on paper, we're going to initial it, we're going to sign it, and that's when we have a contract. Once that contract is executed, which is what people say when everybody's signed and the date has been put on it, that's when you're going to enter your option period. That option period is generally between 5 and 10 days, and you pay a fee to the seller to be able to have the option to walk away for any reason. During that option period, we're going to do our due diligence. You'll get general inspections, we'll get bids if any work is needed, or if there's something special about your property that needs additional inspections, we'll get that scheduled at that time as well. You're also, at the time that you deposit that option fee, going to deposit earnest money. And what earnest money is it is an amount that we give to the sellers that the title company holds that guarantees that we're serious. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure that this contract gets to closing. Now, as a buyer, you do have a lot of protection in that contract. So if something goes wrong during the process, there are lots of ways that we can get that earnest money back for you and get you out of that contract. But we want to make sure that the sellers also know we're very serious and we're going to do everything in our power. That's where earnest money comes in. Once we've done our inspections, we've deposited our earnest money, we've deposited our option money, we'll renegotiate if there's anything that's identified during that option period that is potentially a deal breaker. If there are major repairs that are needed that we didn't know when we saw it, we're going to have that conversation with the seller and renegotiate. Once we get through option period, inspections are done, we've renegotiated anything that needs to be renegotiated, your lender, who we got pre-qualified with at the very beginning, is going to order an appraisal. And what an appraisal is it is a process that the lender goes through of having an independent third party go out, take a look at the property, and confirm that it is worth what we are paying for it. Because what the bank wants to be sure of is that they're not lending you more money than the house is really worth. So that's the next step in the process, is getting that appraisal done. Once the appraisal's done and you've worked with the lender to make sure they have all of your personal documents needed to get you approved for the mortgage, then we get the clear to close, which means that the lender has done all of their work, they're ready to go, and the loan is ready to fund. We'll go to closing at that point, and I'm gonna send you an email that says, hey, don't forget to bring these things. Closing is where we go and we sign all of the paperwork to transfer the property from the sellers to you and to sign the note or the loan for the property. If you have any questions about that process, please don't hesitate to call me. You're gonna see my contact information at the bottom of this email. I'm always happy to answer questions. Have a great day.